dudes and dudettes of YouTube land? It's Frank with What's the Point EDC. I hope everybody's day is going as good as mine. Let me tell you what. I'm telling you, the Benchmade Adamas 375, without a doubt, has surprised me and surpassed every single expectation that I had. This is D2 steel. Let's talk for a second. So D2 steel is typically known for being in overseas manufactured folders, you know, like Chinese folders and Taiwan folders and things like that. D2 isn't typically known as being a fixed blade knife steel. Let me tell you a little bit about D2. So D2 is a tool steel. It's a high-speed tool steel. Now, it's not stainless. I'm pretty sure everybody already knows everything I'm getting ready to say, but I'm just going to break it down to those who don't, because not everybody does. So hang with me, everybody. So look, so D2 steel, if you don't know, is done best in small batches. It's like in small batch steels. I don't know how Benchmade or how Kabar does their D2, if they do it in large batches and smaller batches, but I can tell you D2 gets its best performance from small batches. The best D2 I've ever had, hands down, without a question. So far, Benchmade's D2 on this knife. I've never had any other Benchmade D2, and Kabar's D2 on their D2 Extreme, the best knives in D2 I've ever had, period. And they're fixed blades, so they're knives that are not known for being in D2. It's up until recently you didn't see D2 coming out in fixed blades. Now you see larger choppers. Grugs with Legion Tactical Cutlery just did a D2 tracker style knife, big tracker style fixed blade in D2 steel. It performed like a beast. Check that video out, seriously. But we're gonna talk about Benchmade's D2 on this 375 right here. This is the 375 Adamas, okay? I think it's heat treated to 59 to 60 HRC, that's where you want it at. It's where D2 performs its best. But let me tell you how this has outperformed. This has literally outperformed some knives that I've had in way better steels. Like, let me give you an example here. 154 cm. This is outperforming some 154 cm. How? I don't know. I mean, is it edge geometry? I guess that does play a role in it. But what is Benchmade doing? I mean, because this knocked it out the park. I'm telling you now. This is just an excellent knife. And I say that and I keep like stumbling over these words because I'm trying to figure out the right words to say, and I don't know the right words because this knife is that good. It's like surprisingly good. How? I mean, I've had so many folders in D2. I've had more folders than I can count in D2. They chip out, you know, and I'm not knocking D2. I like D2. I didn't know how much I liked D2 until I started to just say, okay, I'm gonna start buying some knives in D2. I'm gonna start running tests, you know, and then I'm finding out what I'm liking in D2. You know, D2 holds a good edge when it comes to, when you're going through abrasive stuff. It really does hold a very good edge. It actually holds a surprising edge. You know, like abrasive materials, it passes through them and just seems to keep a good edge. If at most you must strop it up and it becomes popping hair sharp again. Look, I guarantee, look at this. Now I got hair on there. But anyway, you see it was popping them hairs. This is a used edge. This isn't a fresh edge anymore. This is nothing fresh about this edge anymore. So I'm highly impressed. I don't know much about Benchmade's heat treatment or anything on any of their knives, to be totally honest with you. So I can't tell you what they're doing, and I can't tell you what Kabar's doing either. But D2 is a surprising steel, and this isn't CPM. This is standard D2 performing this way, guys. Both the Kabar and this are both standard D2, and they're outperforming higher class knives, outperforming stuff like VG10, outperforming 440, like SOG's 440 Cryo, just putting it to shame. And it's like, it's doing good. Seriously, the edge on these things are wicked, and it gets a pretty good toothy edge on them. I'm serious, guys. Fixed blade D2, check one out. Seriously, don't knock it until you've had a second to try. Because me personally, I was like, man, fixed blade in a D2. I was like, I don't know. I mean, it's not. Try it out, dude. Trust me. Kabar D2 Extreme, Benchmade 375, both vicious, both knocked it out the park. I have nothing but positive things to say about this knife. The size, it takes no shock. I did off-camera batoning with this because I didn't do a whole lot of batoning in my hard use demonstration, and I will link that in the description. I'll link the hard use demonstration with the Kabar D2 Extreme in the description as well. But so I did some off-camera batoning. I felt zero shock. I'm talking like you would expect. There's no scale. You're straight on the metal. Nothing. It's crazy. Benchmade has excellent freaking fixed blade knives. Now, I'm not the biggest Benchmade folder person. We'll go into that. That's another video for another day because we're 5.5 minutes in already, and I don't want to take up a bunch of your time. So I'm gonna cut this one short. But this is my carry for today. Benchmade Adamas 375 D2 steel, straight, just slab of D2, kicking ass. I got the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight. Excellent knife, Spy 27 steel, copolymer scales with the ball bearing lock on it. Very nice knife, by the way. Also, I got a whole bunch of knives on me. I've just been loving life lately. Even though I said I was gonna go lighter, I'm wearing straight up jeans, so I don't care how heavy it is. This is the Kershaw Blur. This is the CTS BDZ1 steel. What else I got in here? I got my flashlight in here. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I got my Rovivon Aurora A2 Gen 3 flashlight. Well, I guess that's about it. Drink your monsters, love life, stay sober, and if you're an addict, never quit quitting. Stay strong and live long. Get the help you truly deserve so you can live your best life. And if you're dealing with that, with bad thoughts, please reach out and talk to somebody. Please, I'm asking you seriously. Please go reach out and talk to somebody because it's going to be okay and you got this. So stay strong and live long, and I'm going to keep bringing you guys sharp knives, and I'm definitely going to keep bringing you guys good vibes. Much love to everybody out there. Peace out.